biara kwa bashonko enfambra showdown jumedie so ewo Kumasi online TV, Friends of Ken TV and Thick TV meshe. When you subscribe ya na subscribe dia ama me share video ama onu bi. Ono so a share ede ama obi foforo na comment section ase no. Said ya daddy day nyina me ne mo edi juma no wo de wadwenche so afa honom ede ama ye. Ensema yakoso o man Ghana nande na ya se o mabo ni nyina bede a mede esomo me pa choko comment section ase so a ye di post no ato honom nipa wo hwa obetimi aba beboa na o man Ghana etumpo nipa wo sefata so odi eye MPP amanyoko nanim no obetimi ato aba no ede ama no commenter na de so no ebeba na megibre na makenkan ni nyina hana ATP obeba betena se na ensem so aba ewo nkrata ne mu no wapensempense ni nyina mu ede ama ye nene de obepie mu o man Ghana number 1 trending ankasa eye attorney general versus eye OSP kisi ejabe abrante no so ye di obetumi aye bia ne mreso a na wapake ne nkuku ne nkaka nyinaro na okọ eye Ken Oforiata ye former finance minister ne ho nsensem na yare agese ne de no trendi ye papa saso na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as to say why na appointed no ewo Bank of Ghana say ombeye governor ono akasa betu nanum tuo na nene nso de yare agese be expose no ewo fidiem hanim say chese nensem na busia enye easy eye education minister Haruna Idriso wono so akasa na nensem a woka nyina ne say wose ye nne no wo hye ye se amam kolana kona wo makwa BC ewie na wo mu wie ya ye posti wo mu a ye nyina ye nim say ye se eye computer no na ya na e posti emofra no to wo mu various senior high school ya de ne ye education minister nensem odi atodwa no so otena sidi no odwe ho hwa ya de so computerized system no ohuni say ya de age say emu akra ntino NDC ababa ye so wo ka kire Ghana fo nyina say bibi biara enkoye biara wo mo ba be hyemu kenante no wo de bo hyekese bo hya anu o hye bo hya anu oduru ankasa ene de ama Ghana fo nyina say nyame yadoma next year mofra wo mo be hyo eye BC you know eye ade akese wo mo hwa so wo mo be improve said ye be ya obiti wale obiti eyi na vrango obiti nkramante mu na ye nto ne mfa ne nto achichiri che be kwa wie chie no na akese ye de kura no na ye de ama wo mo no ye education minister so de ne nan ba be si fom na wahwa sa ne ma ne nyina said ye be ya ye run next year o haw ne amane akese afiwe awofo a wo mo do wo ma eko first year wo ma fam no next year enya de akese sa awofo no wo mo be fa sansem ne nyina mu biom MPP amanyoko ne so de general secretary position no ade aja say amafo pre papa amafo share say ade Justin Frimpong kodua JFK wo mu be yi no edi efri honom na womo so ababe contest edi ahodro na ena aba bonti eje sende de ekwebusia me no mo ekase eye osla wo usu wono so atwe ni ti se nyame ye adom na ye bie di atuma wono so beba be prese wo beba be ye general secretary ede ama eye MPP amanyoko saso ena former member of parliament eye Ujembu ache wono so ndede ya me no mo kase wono so atwe ni ti ankasa o se sakwenya na ebeda honom se wo mo nkopre asa di bre no eye general secretary ma MPP amanyoko no wo be ko na wakwa pribisa so na Henry Kokofu wono so say obe contest that same position ba me ameti hebusia se wo bisa me se Oslo wusu JFK Eugene Buache na afi Henry Kokofu wan na me sha obetimi aboa na MPP amanyoko ne gina ne naso a sanka kwa be na AGYAPONG engineer sanya flag bearer ya wo so wo prayer contest na ka wo so wo de nani ehwe sa position na anko no ne the rightful person anka me ameti he mebo ni din se on be contest se general secretary former MPP amanyoko no ba since on contest no enipa form abo wo mu din me ameti he de e ka me nko ade anka Ujembu ache na esefata so be ba be general secretary e de ama MPP amanyoko no wo so wo hwe dwumedie nipa wo sha wo sefata se obeye eye general secretary de ma MPP amanyoko no meshe se ode be fa comment section na sim ede amame enne de so me no ka say ade a member of parliament ede ma otafo wono so de nsem bebre na atudwa ni nyina no efa eye MPP amanyoko no honorable Vincent was say na wo hwe se de MPP party na tete apra pansan adeche ni ade sebia chese mu ntokwa emu nsensem emu edidi atam ni ade se party na nka wo mo ho ambom na wo mo anhwe na wo mo ankokode na 2028 party na ntumi amapawa wo mo tete ho sa wo meni beba wo mo ho so no na chese si edu nketia ne wo ne na ma wo ye thank you to no na wo no aba be ye mampeni e wo man Ghana 2028 ntonde wo besere yie papa wo so obi anim se wono de ya de ajasamia me kuruma de nyina Dr. Machi Opoku prempe napo wone ne na ekọ eno ne na eba ewom se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wo hono ma wone ne ye kama kompre ko hine Japan nso wone ne ntem e ye kama pa ba wono wonjina baby enka se wo didi Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan atem de biwe de san se o support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o se debi sa de ne de enya de a wo be na the end of the day no Wom select obi obaye flag bearer ni wia 2028 akese pa na eda wo menim no e wo so wo munya obi a wo ba bagina obi obeba ba present eye party no wo nyina so no aka wo mo ho abomu ba ko no magi nkunim e de ama MPP party ntu ono ekode efutu agese busua no ohye ankasa en wo de ma amafo ada ne de nyina no aya no wo mototo ayampia wo mo ede ne me wo camp emi wo camp bi mi wo camp si no wo mototo ayampia e de ma wo mo ho se saa de ne nko ade ya chese entumi emboa MPP party no enyesa yet what 2028 NDC for besa so aba bedi enkonim ebusia chese ebari nyame adi for na Prophet ELBENARD I think said this month wa jini dim papa ene de ya me no mo kase Prophet ELBENARD asa so ede another prophecy asa prophecy we ni podie anu ohye eche nda nyina na bebi a wotim de woka na anu ade na no nsesan ye na just obafufufuro biara emesra no de woka dada no ebusuam enoa ena wogusu a woka echese akumpreko wo hini Japan ena ndede ya me no boka sei yesu ogusu a ereni an wono a ena ekosa so ena pulse ahodo na so ebusuam akokọ so eno so no all fingers are being pointed at say akumpreko wo hini Japan ena eye chosi no na nde mijira so edi ebisa eye MPP amanyoko ni say baby abefe bia yesi Kennedy wo fa benkuma Kennedy wo fa difa Kennedy wo fa wachi a Kennedy wo ko wanim so a yesi Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan nti enkrofo a wo munye connected enkrofo a wo munnim eye Kennedy camp no mi bisa se edebe mpa na mo twe yesan se ye nyina ye nim se eye ade asa green light no aso ede ato Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan so oguso a wona ma just wo ye campaign na no hye wakane nsem oni amanfu di nkoma o kire wo mo se nyame ya adom na mo mama yakwanya na mama be ye flag bearer na se be ye mampani a say ena me ba be ye in fact ye be bo Kennedy abaso ye papa esa se for some time na wakompre kwa ye na ye ni mo betoto ayampia obi be di na tam no abehwohwo no akeka na adwende a kire nipa enne Kennedy said, "May I am focused. It is all about my campaign. Bibi eno honoma ebetwem asan ena bibi eno honom so a ebema wo no Kennedy akompre ko hene Japan we lose focus kra. Sabre ya mene mo ka say e ya de a chese djube ko a chese ne no wo maso masian na ya sewa medi shoulder djube de esomo eye Kumasi online media school so ena Lioness Herbal Clinic wo mo ena asomasian de medi shoulder djube de no esomo ntine wo hwa mudina wo sha se bi wo be ma na fon wa ye kete wo shori anopa okoku do sho ni ntumi njina ne na so wo shori ase de uti ya o ya ase de honam ya o ya ase de wo fefe chese wo ye wo hwienye ye de na chese ndede no ebusua me kanfo eye Lioness Herbal Clinic ede amao baby biara wo bia no wo mu echi akwan ne so ne mbre par mebobodi nyina de amao se de be ya ho dodo wa betimi akwakopie mu wo ma hwe ye na wakwakwaje eye ayarehwe ebusua ye nkonsem eja maboabo no amede esomo ye tufa na yakode a yade a chese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ede nsem bi eba bonti obeka se MPP party no just ye pobi a wa sacrifice a wono so no wa sacrifice bia nkasa bibi bia ro se fota so ye bia no yade a waye na ebra no chese wo ye adwuma kura e wo Bank of Ghana no ye governor wo honom na wo ye peni ankasa wo honom na so MPP party no ye former president Kufuor and a man be governor wo Bank of Ghana na so abira no omu hia running mate ro mo friend na e no gya na dwuma e to honom e no tutu minika tutu ne nan ba ye e de gya wo be support ye MPP no ye very well say 2008 ne kwa no ba ye no na nya de na MPP party no ebedi nkuni 2012 osan so e ba ye ajase no kwa de okopie mu Supreme Court e ko defend MPP party na nya asem keto 2016 and osan so e ba ye bioma nyankopon ye na dom e ma MPP amajoko no wo mutu bi di nkuni ma obeye vice president e wo man Ghana 2016 and also 2020 and 2024 osan so the MPP party no ko ye ajeso ko hie passengers na gu ne ka mu nyina no okohie wo mu nyina no edigu ye wo kasa no so onom bra wa bredi ama MPP party ne busia enya asem ketwa na nanu tese yidie trendy anase de ekoso ye papa no yade amafu bebre kase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kasa no yenim se sebia bia no yale arefre dia esan se nipa wode ne call Bank of Ghana nipa wo ma ne koye governor se dia wono akasa etu nanum tuo se former president Kufuor no kura biara enim ebia na wonya hwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni video na o kire se ya former president Kufuor ene de no kopie mu Bank of Ghana mesha so be ka me hono yakọ na ebusia yakọ akohwe sa video na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia otu de num tuo ne yewie ne ye ba na de wo hono me de ni nyina so asomo
meso me pese nyame adom yenya kwan at least usually said etie no we are buying more president inya adaje and making meetings with the grassroots. Mimi perceive regular meetings. Said na president Kufuor town hall meetings no. Me perceive me town hall meetings with the grassroots every year. One meeting me babandaha as president na matie adia eldama Kumasi. Ena me di saadie no akoye juma. Enti the presidency no ba abe shemonsa as grassroots people na mo akantre me adia ehiamo na makọ Jubilee House akoye saade no ama mo nyina enti we nyina me pese ye ebebo ye nyina na de kuntu bebre so aba na ye nyina so ye nya chefa na edijano so aba form kugru
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sama chese na anu adodi tuju I think say last week mo honum ena me boss ha video no ma munyina mote se woka se yade achese ye former president Kufuor ene man na kwanya no anaso ono nam ne so man be ye governor wo Bank of Ghana na no na enne me hwehwe na mse da bi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia me se wanka se to de bi aya na yare arefre kakra sansa me kai emre bi atwam achese kwabena dufuo ono abetu nanum tuo sel Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kwa de woni mu papa ena nam relation achese wo no ne wo papa ntem ena ma wo no edi ubepie mu wo Bank of Ghana nti se ne ye da sore na nipa wo bo aye ma obeye governor wo Bank of Ghana wentumi afa credit na ma no na wo se twa ho na ba abonte na beka kire Ghana for se ye former president Kufuor ena ma ubenya saadi bre na kese nipa na obo ama ubenya saadi bre na nkasa no wo mfa wo bi obi a emfa man saso ena mre bi atwam so kwam na AGYAPONG engineer ne wono so ehwe ni so be ba be flag bearer dia ma MPP party ono so be ka kire wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se bi wo yotrofu ye papa na Kufuor enne wani abedi a wo kire se na mono ne so ena ma wo be ye governor of Bank of Ghana no sansem ni nyina no nokura biara enimi in fact enne ne de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia expose upon the expose ena wo mo expose na nkasa measure so be ka me hono yakọ na yakọ akọhwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia jese ne ya expose no emra sisia.
Last time you heard from the vice president here, Dabe?
I'm sorry, I said a crack. Why, are you pardon?
Where you say, oh, body, what down for?
I'm not about Bank of Ghana.
Oh, where Dr. Bawumia?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Why, may Papa?
Where you said, oh, men tea, and oh, now,
the baby Papa.
Okay.
Papa. And a common friend, number super, and Bank of Ghana.
Hey.
And you on your awful, why by no fast parallel.
As or your head of the economic management teams is here. What Frewa consult about any issue affecting the economy there?
Oh, you didn't come up.
Yes, I am now all come. Number two, it is also not true. Say President Kufuor and the Kofano about Bank of Ghana. It's not true. We came into office in 2001 and I was President Kufuor's press secretary. You buy no, not Dr. Kwabena Dufo na governor. President Kufuor in his very democratic way, while Muvuno, Omana, we any time. Go Dufo and a day, Dr. BAWUMIA, about Banco. And it was after Dufo call, you know, and up your coffee Paul Aqua, a free IMF. Your friend is a governor. So time now, Dr. BAWUMIA, our research department. That was how I got to know him. Okay. No dinechi, no cranny books. The meetings with the president, and I sat in those meetings. So it is not correct. Until person says we are more a banker, not we a party. So can say the time on far no end this no power. Until we can say we end this. If you want to extend that argument, at what point was he employed at the Bank of Ghana? Was it during MPP time or NDC time? Until that argument should not even be used. In terms, I'm surprised Obeka Sasem and yet in Ukraine.
Ebusia chesen samino ena yako akwakotie abaniti Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA mesre ye papa pasa refre wo ho a anase bia wankasa mun wu pese obeka bibia chese be magana fu hu ni se yade ye former president Kufuor waboa wo pende a you can give him the credit but mesre nipa wo boa ye e ma be ye governor e wo Bank of Ghana e fa credit ne mfa nkomo bia ye former president Kufuor woni mu ho hwe kwabele je Japan e na so wato to kama ya kwabena dufo wono akasa sa tu de num tuo se eye wono enadu bepie mu e wo Bank of Ghana na sansem ya busua ekwo na ekwei munim se ba ne nsem bi se dia na so obi anka bi kura na nya abo papo ene so ushu bempa so de nanu atumu bi en wo che se Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA de ye kaso obi twantro akohia brabo a che se Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA wo twantro papa na sa ne ma ya che se ekeka kwone ade nyina no one day was Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan de won twantro asem ne sade etie ne sa pepepe e na Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan dan ne de nyina no aya na wo kan ntende obesere se BAWUMIA de ntro aye helmet de ebutu ne ti e ma obi an focus won ho na mmom no amafo en focus e wo Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan we sans wo no ne ba obetimi aba bebo ma man Ghana fo ne ntuma pe fra yansan so ko na yenkotie Ernest Owusu Bempansem no emra sisia
life oya also be join Bank of Ghana. President Kufuor na appointed no Bank of Ghana obwa and President Kufuor na appointed no Bank of Ghana. Dr. Kwabena Dufo na Dr. BAWUMIA papa Adam Fone Dr. Kwabena Dufo Dr. BAWUMIA papa the chairman of Council of State under President Rollins. Na oshutu no sata mokoye ne course abuchira oye ni PhD bae no o peduma ena miama konta ne Dr. Kwabena Dufo makonta no ono ena J Dr. BAWUMIA ewo Bank of Ghana ena MPP bae ena Paul Aqua efa no say research assistant. Dr. BAWUMIA, you have to set the record straight. Don't lie. What you say? It is sacrifice the MPP na boa ona ena President Kufuor na appointed o ena be deputy governor Bank of Ghana governor no Paul Aqua ena appointed o when Kwabena Dufo MIF foul yo. What you say? Okay.
Bank of Ghana.
Again, why am of soldiers?
Wawura Bank of Ghana ho. Minim kra no. Minim se Kwabena Dufo ko Bank of Ghana ho. O free ho no. Onni kra no wo banks, no wo Star Insurance, wo hwan. Misata no ne ade omkokoko ho nyina. Obia ni ho a no wantimi amfa. Isa nimbia ukosua wo ho no. Sabi amie your friend say ubia de ne nimdie no at least wanyi hwe kra no wo brokers bia eboa ye papa yesu ko ho no mu mobile money vendor kra wa mie bi ndi na say nipa we free ho ba no be promise say Ghana for we bi aduma ma branya bia ya na ye di mane ye yi ana
e be kwatire kwaso be ma ntuma tie ni dinga
any real
also
Benwan Webuno.
Dr. BAWUMIA is full of rhetorics. Or no, every day and some quantity cancer. Beke cancer, and my AC, Ninano, and Kusianga. Yeah, they are concentrating on. And they say, you leader, or yet selfless leader. You leader, or yet can do leader. You leader, Ghana for Nina too, or when him so bet to me, I Kennedy a compre con Bermaba a Japan. Me na make cultural changes or buy me. I have been around this man for over 13 years. I know him more than anybody in this country. And I'm telling you, Kennedy Japan is a man who better change Ghana. Or you're far better to lead this country than Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, who is just a theorist and a rhetorics and somebody who just always throw words about and nothing comes into fruition. Ebi na waka and one say, I will do this, I will build bridges, I will do this. Ebi krokotwa ntoto na nado dan kwa Kufuado so say Cape Coast or promises so besi airport wa Kufuado kazi woni worry. You know, and some dey bebre. But the point that we are making is say this is a manner why you ready say obefa Ghana, not the Ghana asi bapon jinabe na Ghana minu mienu adododo dia esi enyano ibenya na Ghana echi akokan.
So usu bempa bua papo ena yako akwakotie ne nsema ba wo kire se eba ne Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA de eba ne ntro de papa no wo ya de ye papa ende abosha wo no akasa onim se sa abosha me sha me ntumi ndi so because wo pe di brebi because o pese nanim ebenya manfo ntino wo be ba kasa asem no na the end of the day no be ho ana ono akasa ne nsem no e ya de akese akekere ne ho na ebushia Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA gusho na ma wo kasa na ne campaign yimu and wo beka se Ghana fo nyina yate a according to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA no wo se Ghana fo moma na kwanya no na wo be ye mampani e wo krom hanum se ya every year bia grassroots no onim nyina be hia constituency upon constituency mo ha one mama ne eche bia redam shu bia no na mo de atu nanim mo de tu nanim a na just we solve issue no e de ama in fact Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA campaign ya wo ye de busia we taking it to the next level o BAWUMIA paso wo kire say wo ye ever ready ye papa na wo kan ye na make say grassroots no MPP for grassroots anase NDC for there anase Ghana for grassroots e wo man mu nyina na Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA wone wo mo ba be share in fact minim ni pass Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA so okoda suye su no odwin bibi na wo de ba abonti minim ni pa ya no one ni hwohwo ansa no wa ba abonti aba beka anase bia na prabo just wo na means de wo keka ne ade de besi di tirimu bia na busua wo de atudwa mentena ha enkasa Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA asema wo okay wontumi nya na se bibi nembom no ye woniema bebre hia eno ada meka chamsa se wo compare eye candidate a wo mugina wo hwe Brian Champion wo hwe honorable say ya weduchum na wo hwe Kennedy so campaign na wo ye na wo hwe Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA so campaign na wo ya chese kwabra ni biba Kennedy de o kire se ade aweyi ye betumi aye wo man Ghana ha asase ne da hoyi ye betumi de aye sei na wo hwe Brian Champion so Brian Champion de ni nyina ya attack on BAWUMIA ye failure BAWUMIA fan kremofo vote ama BAWUMIA ti say Brian Champion ni shomporo mi hu baby a wono so agina wono so tu nanu to say bia ade weni me ba ye de ama mo nkama koma ntu biyem da bi Brian Champion de ne ni nyina no eye attack on Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA and Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA nkasa so ye nim se o man Ghana ya ye wo mu ama fu gidi a wo mo wo ni mu ni gidi no aka obi be sie full stop pe gidi ne hyeda mu hyeda nye duru bi asa badani de nyina no Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA kasa asede ebusua wo ba ye na jese bibia ye fufulafu wo do bibia ba ye na jese ne ehwiritim na wakwa akoduru listen to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA's campaign and say wo ye no ebusua kwhye maka wo hono ya de so papa sisi ade de grassroots according to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA se nyame ya adom na obanko ade a wo ne mbaba be hia wate nti 4 years wo ne mbe hia 4 times na bibia reda makuma show bia no na mudi egu honom na eja wa solve e de amamu yenko ene yenko tie Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA emra sisi a
me so me pese nyame adom yenya kwan at least usually said no we are buying more president inya adaje and making meetings with the grassroots. Maybe per se yeah regular meetings. Said na president Kufuor town hall meetings no. Me per se me town hall meetings with the grassroots every year. One meeting me bandaha as president na matie adia eldama Kumasi and na me di saadie no akoye ejuma. Enti the presidency no eba abe shemonsa as grassroots people na mo akantre me adia ehiamo na makọ Jubilee House akoye saade no ama mo nyina enti we nyina me pese ye ebe bo nyina na de puntu bebre so aba na ye nyina so ye nya chefa na edidija no so aba form kugru
Mahmoud BAWUMIA ena ebusia yakwa akotie na banipa na yede na eba no na oye economic measure for now ne de minu mienu na de wadanse se Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA njina bebia enka economy ne kura ho asem ye hwe se de ne NDC abamba ye de wo mo ye eni ade anaka ye expect so obi a wo ba na oye economic measure ntinka sabre wo gine kire na wo monitor na wo tutu bi na wo kire wo mu se Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ne be ma ye mre wakana na too much se ba na economy ne kura dia omo ho wa ena wonka bibia na question ba ko abusua e wo mitirima me bisa pa ne se intini se nyame ya adom nyame ya adumo na NDC aban no said ye ne $1 eda 10.56 wo mutumi maintain Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA obeba na se wo press wo bebe e de be pan wo beka because for now ne de onka bibia fa dollar no onka bibia fa economy ho ti say the focus digitalization baby obefa bia digitalization original digitalization but the economy anka se nam so a yes ye kofa the Free Bank of Ghana se wombra na ombehwe ne de wobe feli Ghana fo nti wo ba no aseme no wo beka gidi anaka ne na Ghana fo ni mu a yeto obade ma MPP 2016 no sa gidi na ene Ghana fo guso a wo sa gidi no e de ma Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA na de bia me ka me se mimiti he se Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ba no obeka chem so obeto kohwe 3 cedis di amame na sa akumpre ko hine Japan ba na obeka chem so obeto V8 amame a it is not because I support Kennedy akumpre ko hine Japan but I am going to believe Kennedy ni V8 no so obeto amame no compared to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA kohwe 3 cedis no so obeto amame e san se nipa yi obi a ye ne natena krom hanum se ye ni mensema waka Polugudam obeka yeso bibia egu na akwanhwe buhwe nda Polugudam no ewai obeka che Ghana for se na na adu na kwagufo adu ba besi yi airport ene habo e de ama ye nuanum a wo mo central region me pa twa ye bia wo se ye de asompo akakobofo ye ti kroma ye nka bi hyem even enne kura buhwe me de nsem shume kwabena dufo kura oboa no e ma ne be ye governor e wo Bank of Ghana and wo se enye kwabena dufo na mbom no ye former president Kufuor nti when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA kasa na buhua ensem bebre na wo hono ma papa ya kasa ansem ni nyina no eye ntro obi a chese na ye hwe ni mu se obeba ba ya flag bearer dia ma MPP na so ba ba president dia ma Ghana na wakogina kantamanto na ho kantamanto akra buhua ne de ya me no kasa wo mso awe ho sama chese ato me ho no ma hyenjure be na obi a we ya flag bearer be ka bibi e be to manfo akoma so ukogina ho no ma akọ promise wo mo se wo ba be si toilet e dia ma wo why should the people trust you again then na wo yesho nkwa na sa sam fufuro be na wo de bentia amanfo nsenya gidie ewo mu na wo mo fa kokomoti no enkoto oba enfama in fact nipa wo to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA for no me amiti he e ka me nkwade a ankama Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA entry because ebia Ghanaians themselves do not have gidie anu wo ma we mre bi atwem no sa gidie eni honum biom Jidi anaka ne no na amanfo ewo wo mu no ene jidi na so ate ene adechi ni adise bia no ubehu na amanfo ye post na amanfo the result eba na amanfo the result eba dani de nyina post ebe bia no eye de Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA enipa no wo mu di wechi enipa no wo mu do de bia wo mu vote so te hwe na no adame be ka chem se akompre ko hine Japan wate eye rigging committee a chese Jojo Rocky openi Jojo Rocky ene da no me be ka chem say 2023 ohun se wo bi gina baby ekasa akompre ko hine Japan na onim se MPP for ana say 2023 aba na omokoto ye no se wo mu wi ana na nipa ne boa enne ne campaign na wona ma ebusua wo ye ono atu nanum tuo onam Dr. BAWUMIA no constituency or is here or Upper West campaign na woye onu atu nanum to oni delegate hia ye asema wo kan ye ne say onu onim se constituencies ne police stations ne bi wo hono ma at the end of the day no one crofo na wo support na onim se wo di kokromoti no etu aba edema no na so ko wie church say ye bobo ne ade anyina no na wo no akompre ko hine Japan wenya zero. He knew say there are certain constituencies that they voted for him, but at the end of the day, no, not just a government no supporting the public no, the nebesia and a nesi. And nothing at this time, sir, Reagan committee, a compre in Japan in the team Mateno. Many a Jew, Papa Bassem, one with the best monitor will be a vote. Now, I'm making sure say, yeah, there so be a vote accounted. Kennedy 2023, not only single MP people, are not supporting, and next, come on, idea, just a Kennedy 2023, woman, now, I'm supporting Dr. BAWUMIA. By the end of the day, your co-election, I want to said BAWUMIA, Emma, yes, she MPP for over 1.7 million. Ebusian Yasam Ketua, one more who said there be, yes, also presented Dr. BAWUMIA, and Yadia Bepekidia, my innocent, Sankwa for 2023, no many a friend in Nana, and no woman you know who I am, one more as supporter, yet a compre in Japan. Into this at the Danny Day, BAWUMIA, no, yet, dear, no, walk on the idea in Anum. Yeah, very really election. And then yes, answer show any edited crew. And then they crew Bushia Menamokase. Prophet ELBENARD, Wababontia Bekasa. Prophet ELBENARD just said the consistency of his prophecy and easy. On Sasana no, on ye ready swab as Sasana no, na and then podie. Ebusia emsa de no insuo tow ewia bow baby e just say team no e ho no ma na team na se de wato ne bua kire se de o man ga na si fa be ye any the rate at which just akompre ko hene Japan obedi nkunim na afane mpo na wo mo support no wo mo nyina beka wo mo ho abo mepegi akompre ko hene Japan e ma na di him just we via gina ni wo krom ha no ebusia nya asem keto akọ to dwanim na abo mpa ya wo pa o man ga na ye no e ma remfi da so bebo mpaye e de ama akompre ko hene Japan na nyankopon na Yesu osi hene no wo si ne hene na oma o man Ghana so enye kra be hwe yenkwe na yenkotie prophecy a prophet ELBENARD e de atudwa no emrasisia.
A wonderful vision I saw. I had a very wonderful vision, and in the vision I had, I saw there were a group of people, and as I look at them, they look like they have been marginalized, and they themselves were even looking down upon themselves. They themselves had given up on life. They themselves have lost hope in everything, and all that they were doing was hand to mouth. So for them to get things done, it was hard and difficult. And I saw they were on my right hand side. Then I saw the second group of people. They look so nice. They look like they have influence, and it looked as if they were partying hard, and life was really going for them, and they were satisfied with where they have gotten in life, what they have achieved in life, and all of that. Then suddenly in the vision, I saw a man entered, and when the man entered the place I was, I saw the man began to give these people who were marginalized hope. And these people have hope again. These people began to believe in themselves. These people could work very hard. And as they began to work very hard, I saw this man lifted them up. Amen. And they were excited and they were shouting. Then I looked on my left hand side and I saw the second group who were partying and living life. And I saw the man had increased their level, and they have also gone higher. And whatever they were doing it in a nice way. And I saw this one came, and this other person came. So look at what I saw. Very nice vision.
Wow.
I need 8 people on my right hand side now. 1, 2. Are they 8? If I'm more than 8, you said I need 8. They are 8. I need 8 people on my left hand side. How many are you? Count for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are they 8 here? So, this group who felt marginalized now have hope, now believed in life, now believed in themselves, now were inspired, were empowered, were trained, were encouraged, and they began to work hard. And as they work hard, I saw they were being honored for their services. They were being acknowledged for their help. And the man lifted them up. So the man who must come, man, come. The man came, lifted these people up. They were excelling, they were doing well. And the man did not leave this group, lifted them up. Now as he lifted this group up, and as he lifted this group up, lift him up. Lift him up. Are you standing there? Come and lift him. Look at them. They came to watch. I said, lift him up. They came and they lifted him up. And I asked the Lord, what is this? And the Lord said to me, the man you saw is Honorable Kennedy Japan. The man you saw is Honorable Kennedy Japan. So would the delegates lift him up on the 31st of January 2026, and they will give the power to lead their party. Give it to him and begin to wave it, and he will begin to wave it, and he will begin to wave it, and his face and his name will be on the ballot paper for the 2028 election. This is the vision I saw. Wonderful vision. Wonderful vision. Wave it, wave it, wave it, wave it, wave it, wave it, wave it. This is what will happen. You see, I told you people, wave it, keep on waving. I told you after the 2024 election that there was a chair, and there was AK. You remember? And I told you on the same chair, insert came. You remember? And I told you there was a man hidden somewhere. And I told you that people who came with insert will continue another time. Everything I want to say is in that vision. Bring him down. Congratulations, Honorable Kennedy Ejapong, the flag bearer of the new patriotic party. Welcome, welcome. Honorable, give your speech, give your speech. Take your seat.
Congratulations to me.
Do you know why I prophesy the way I prophesy? Because I don't prophesy because I'm looking for anything. prophesy because I have seen it. As this program ends today, any opportunity I get with one insult, the things, no, do you think after 17 years of pastoring this church, I will see something that I am not sure and put my name, my integrity on the line and write a book? You don't know what you are talking about. You don't know. Have you seen me in all that I have said? The Lord showed me. I have said, if you don't come and see me, if you come and see me in 21 days, in 18 days, in 100 days, nobody needs to come and see me. I speak what I have seen. Nobody needs to come and see me. I declare what I have seen with confidence, with boldness, with consistency, with clarity. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. There is more I can say. But my brothers and sisters, time is not on our side.
Ebusia Prophet ELBENARD no Prophet ELBENARD and Consha wasadia to foam and yakwakotia bas. So now watch say Kennedy a compre ko hine Japan and a bedding kunim nyame yadoma 31st of January 2026. Nidia no enye say if you be an so sure debi waka de nyankopon wadan ne dia kire na waka mamanfo ate nidia ne nya bra behumi ente sa wonwi ni debi nidia ne de wo say Kennedy is winning NPP's flag bearership race. Just say nkomhye no said ye wosifa edeba ahoden ene ahokeka kra na ebusua ya no odi tu fom no aya na ye nsempi nti mesre if you are not yet connected chuchumi kankasa na bra be connected na weni na mre so ebusua ye be hu nyame adifo de wo chen ebi ena de wo bi tu ebi ena de wo no so de wo hu hwe me wo video bi circulate wa be for tenta video no so a ye Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA so fu bi hye ne nkom sa asofo no last 2024 election o ma me na na ya so me benya agidie woni mu esan se de na wo kasa po kusi asem na mi kei se de na nani abere kire ena BAWUMIA be wini ena BAWUMIA be wini na BAWUMIA be wini nti ebuhia ebe ma mi se me benya agidie bi se de nyame difu eke de bia na ade be fa e kwa wie chire na jese ebuhia wo de sis ada ne ye nai e wo krom ha. This same pastor I remember very well 2023 Prophet Paul Kusi be ka kire Ghana for say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan 17% mpo onya na so ekocho aba ne wie na Kennedy enya 30 plus. The same prophet when was also about Montesation come say Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA and a baby new dear prophet ELBENARD also no 17 solid years such as one wakasaya miduma throw the book in the idea say oh who ya one ma Monte meka bibia just a begu nenima say obi be sie ye she post so adani de nyina eba bontena na just a green flag be him white flag be him e de ma Kennedy akompre ko in Japan ye ne de said ye ni ye sifatie sadia ne kasa sifatie no nti na ye mu bi no ye nya gidie woni mu so oba e ya de so man Ghana e be fa ne ntuma pa efra ebusia metwa so di amamode a na che se ye ntin rapos a che sa ba mu a Dr. Evans dua ane wono so akoye post ibi na ne de no wa kire se e wom se wo ye MPP ni Jonkuma wanya ni baby ko na wodi nechi 2023-2024 na o support eye Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ni polls awa ye obi ama ni sika oni Kennedy camp ena wono so a woni BAWUMIA camp eyo no ankasa ni bottom sika na wate a odi aye sa posting owie no se ye show bi te say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oye wo bi e wo gi data di ankasa nti wono no ni post a waye eye data no odi aye post no na bushia video no maye ne part 1 part 2 part 3 ye betie ni nyina na ne kasa ye be wie ye no wo kire say Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan out of 16 regions no eyade 11 regions Kennedy take you over kame honi yenkwe na yenkotie eye Dr. Evans Dua wono so ne post a wo ye ya wato ne bo achechre ni nyina mu no emra sisia.
So I'm an MPP member. I am actually an interested party. Now being an interested party here is a matter of within the MPP what are the delegates actually saying. So the first polls that we did, if you looked at all my media engagement or my public engagement, it was the fact that Camp A had called me, Camp B had called me. And I needed to make a decision if I'm joining Camp A or Camp B. The research was done for my own decision. In other words, with no engagement with Camp A or with Camp B. And then I went on to do, so the first one we did was 8,000, which was not public. And then I increased it further to 20,000. And when I did the 8,000, I saw some pattern I had not expected. Then I went to 20,000. Then I saw that same pattern. That is when we made it public. As of today, have I decided? Not yet, because as I mentioned, it's not predictive. It is actually as at a period. So I did a second one with my team. And the reason why we did a second one was to realize that are we having the same winning team winning again? Because I need to make a decision. And eventually, I can say it on record. I have not taken any penny, and anybody who knows me very well. Credibility is very important when it comes to some of these things. Do I have friends in Camp A? Yes, I have friends. Do I have friends in Camp B? Yes, I have friends. Do I have friends in Camp C, Camp D? I have friends because I'm an MPP member. And in fact, if there is any bias, I came from the root of John Kuma. I was more like a friend or an aide to John Kuma. So if you know where John Kuma stands, then there's a certain camp John Kuma was with. And anybody who saw, even during the December, I did videos campaigning vigorously for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So if anything, there is a camp that I may be identified with already. However, I decided not to do Camp A, Camp B. But let's objectively, and I'll quote Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for this. We should be driven by data. And if I'm to make a decision, and I'm making a decision on something, then I need to make it based on data. So therefore, we go to do the research. Now, what are the biases that can happen in some of these research? The biases are very simple. You go and do such a research, and if anybody has paid you for it, you'd want to do that in favor of that person. But where you are doing this with your own resources, and you are making a decision for yourself, you don't want to do something to deceive your own self to make a wrong choice if you have to. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. So basically, I am officially not yet with any camp. Not yet. And I'm saying that because this research was supposed to drive towards decision eventually. The block, we have the blocks happening. So we have the northern blocks, the southern blocks, and the swing blocks. If you look at the northern blocks, for example, the gains there was number one about the message. So in terms of the message that they felt that the job creation resonates with them and other messages that the candidate was given. Then there was also pressure coming from their neighbors. So some people would tell them that we prefer this candidate and we would implore you to vote for this candidate. Then there is also the 1.7 million gap, which took so many people by surprise. They knew the election, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would win. They knew he would win. Even if he would lose, it wouldn't be with that big margin. And that caused a bit of confusion about presenting him again in the minds of some people. So therefore, if another candidate comes out as a better alternative, they then tend to look at that candidate too. It's in the nominal values right there, and I'll break it down for the regional level. So out of these 16 regions, if you look closely at the total delegates we have here, out of the 204, there is a population density where some regions have more delegates than others, which means that some of them carry more weight in terms of if you can win, if you, for example, you win even 90% in, for example, let's say Savannah, or you win Northeast, you're having 3,490. And 3,490 Northeast is not even up to 10% of Ashanti region or 10% of Greater region. What it means is that percentages should not be it. People should look at the nominal values and the gains that they are making within that region. So Ashanti region as it stands, we are seeing that currently Honorable Kennedy Agyapong leads in Ashanti region with about 15,000, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA with 13,000, Dr. Brian Achampong with 1,740. Dr. Yawse Duchum is the biggest gain in Ashanti region for this period, and he moves to 2,800. Engineer Kwabena Agyapong moves to 196. And then we still have a lot of undecided and undisclosed there, and it continues. So as you can see, I'll bring it down for this one to let it be easier for all of us. So if you look at it from the best case scenario, what you are seeing right here is that you have Ashanti region where Honorable Kennedy Agyapong leads even in the worst case scenario. He leads in Ahafo, which he was not leading in the previous worst case scenario. But after he toured the 3 swing regions, he has made inroads in 2 out of 3. So previously, he was not leading in the 3, but now he's made inroads in 2. And so Ahafo and Bunu now, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Bunu East still stands for Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. Central region is still standing with Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Eastern region, which previously in August was for Brian Achampong, has seen that Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA has gained in Eastern region, reducing the votes of Honorable Brian Achampong, and for that reason, Kennedy now leapfrogged the 2 of them to become number 1. In Greater Accra, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is still leading. Northeast is still very, very sure and emphatic. Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA is leading emphatically with a very wide margin. Northern region, the same. OT, he's leading. Savannah, Upper East, Upper West. Voters still, like they did in 2023, is still standing with Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Western region and Western North, which previously was for Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, in August, we saw that Western region and Western North had moved to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, and in the September polls, they are still. So this is a heat map that gives you an idea in terms of the regional balances that we are seeing. So you can see that there is all the ones in red here are for Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, and the ones in blue are for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. So previously in August, Eastern, we had Dr. Brian Achampong here, which due to the gains by Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, which had eroded some of the votes of Dr. Brian Achampong, Kennedy Agyapong now is leading in Eastern region. So you see the southern block and the northern block happening throughout. So in this case, we are looking at Honorable Kennedy Agyapong leading 9 regions in the worst case scenario, and his maximum will be 11 regions. What it means per September is that no matter what he does, he is not capable of winning more than 11 regions. There are some regions, no matter what he does, he will not be able to win them. And the same thing applies to Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. But remember, like I've mentioned, this is just a snapshot. So what we are looking at currently is that there has been a bit of
Dr. Evans Dua ena ebusia yako akwakotie eye ni posa wono so aye se de wato ne bu akirekire mu ni ade nyina aba ni nyina na kire se Kennedy akompreko wohene Agyapong bema ba ne wono ena chese ye ma kwanya ne se ye to aba ne benim ya obedi nkoni, because winning 11 regions there na chese ade na peke ade no afa ankasa. Me hu comment ni bia se whether prophecy or no prophecy e was akompreko wohene Agyapong no bu adwuma ye nyina so ye nim se Kennedy de adwuma de yade a wo bo bia ankasa nya nkomhye no oba beka na no atum debi ene ye post a man for be ye na be ma Kennedy aka na no atum. He's still around, he's still talking to delegates, MDC, MMDC former executives ni ade nyina no guso anama wo ye campaign na ye nyina so ye we chire no ye so ye de mpaibo eta na chi se twedi ampanyankopon ye na dom na eja ontumi embedi nkunim na me hu se video bi circulate wa be fontentan video no so media mato ni din se ye propaganda video ane ye kwan bi omo be fa so a wo mo be chire se akompre ko yin na Japan no sabotage Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ama fa nkoto aba 2024 MPP ankasa the news say no political party has been able to break the 8 any ye bibi eda hono and also na Ghana economy na ankasa na e failing ankasa na atete aprapa sandada na enya de agese betumi apeke ena na niam bia na ekoso party ni mu se bi nsamfo ne kasafi ne amanfo yiyi gold ni ade na munsa ni message papa bia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 election anoye na woni message bia na ebeto amanfo akoma so be ma amanfo agya de wo moye ede kokomiti na ba beto aba ede amano nti video circulate a wo mo say Kennedy koka showdown na Kennedy showdown ni nyina na that time na mo betia yes no care no vote nti no according to me na agese ye de Bawumia t-shirt ahehye wo mo no wo ma ba abonten kire say na so mo be so wo mo ya look as if say akompre ko hine Japan e na ama wo mo anko to aba amfama MPP anase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 me amedi me MPP ni in as much as na men support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia even though na me nim say Bawumia na want to me fa bibi papa bi amfa me som Ghana fo na so me ye MPP ni nko ade ebusia me kokoto aba e wom say na me support Kennedy o but Kennedy ama no and stopping me from going to vote until ye de Bawumia t-shirt ahehye ma be gina hono amani abede ena ya ma we ankoto amba ena yesi showdown ena na showdown as kire ni say no care no vote just masasa propaganda na mo sha ase ene de emfa me say nyame na si hene na nyankopon wakasa akompre ko hene Japan be ba be ye mampani na mutwumu mutan mo ye de mo be ye mo plan de mo be plan mo plot de mo be plot kra de no Kennedy wa fewia ne sebusua yenkwe na yenko show amanfo propaganda video bi e circulate no emrasi sia
mo beti bibi say no care no vote na me ka ho pa
okay now kasa campaign no
yes in fact ye eduma etia MPP
mo no care no vote one
sure
after see yi Bawumia no
sure
ko ye eduma tia MPP say be MPP win ana
say no care no vote no showdown no na no and the showdown is say yaka enkoye kasa keke ye nye bibi na ewiasa pa na nyina hu say okure ye wotumi a yetumi ye den e de ye bibi
enti mo ye den
enti ye campaigning against Osono MPP party no na baby bia nso na MP a owo ho e support Dr. Bawumia no ye eduma tia no
I see
enti okan kwe south ubo midi ukọ okan kwe south a obi a opua ma okan kwe south ye ko opposition ubo
party
Ebusia wutie ya wasia ne yesi showdown winti no wo mo yese wo mo nkoto aba no ene wo mo campaign against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia masa ade we ya mo man video we ya mo man circulate emfamfa so bi amba be say abronya DC mpo ananim hu be ma ne sesa ade bi no wo no kra ba abonte abe provoke Kennedy ma abonte be shosho showdown no it was 2023 ebra ne ye kwa akoto aba no ena Kennedy di ebufu ebe na mo try se mo be sabotage no ene oba abonte be keka sansem wan kan chiro bi asem obi ankoto amba even Kennedy 2024 so ye campaign de baba o mi nti sa video e circulate e chese na Kennedy na mama ankoto aba na masa mo nkope baby ntina na we dia chance okura maka 10 cents of akompre okura mo de aba abonte na we na mo de ba abonte a ebe ye bibia na se eba be bo obi hu debi ebusia ye lion nature ba hospital limited ene ja wo ma so mase ande matina fidiem hanim se agese mitumi edi shoulder dwumedie no show mo ma mentwa me hu sima me ba chese eye hopes na doye ene diso alankojo chairman party fofra wo ma te ho sensem ni baby edi ni free ba no secret upon secret bi epie ba chese bi twa me ho ba sisia na me de ni nyina no ebe so ma mentwa me ho emra sisia
Abusia yare ben na ehawo and the Jibrey no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famao ahanko na abepiem a ye de bibidro esaw yare abusia se oba bepiem wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te se syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis jalipo do na nim se a friend of white no.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Okay, so welcome back from that quick commercial break. Lineage Herbal Hospital Limited neja o ma so ma se am to be di dwumedi esomtini yare bia da osu bia no me pa cho betimi afre wo mo na woni wo mo atwetwe enkomo po me chi akwan so dia enkramante mu no wo mo wo sphincters kwan ne so sa so na Kumasi hanom se so no wo mo tech maxima wo frɛ wo mo 0559658403 and as 0240689641 na ubetimi ene wo ma twetwe nkomo na yare ada so ana se yare akese wechia wonya anu aduro no wo mo a empe solution no emfa emamo Alan Kwadwo chairman from Movement for Change to United Party won sansem chese shades upon shade ehwenhwa upon ehwenhwa ene dey eyade akese Solomon Owusu wakasa na nsem ode atodwane se obi enu hon mo wo MPP party ni mu a obetumi edwo mo akwakopie mu wo ko saade no kra de incident MPP for eye kasa bi ene enumdwe bi no wo hu de wo de wo ma bra bobe ya dane de nyina no wo mani abedi a wo mototo ayampia na we na hopes na do yeso akasa wo kire se nenti a chese 2024 no wo mo de Movement for Change dimba ye ne se sa time no obesan ko mo ko register eye no political party bana MPP amanyoko owu abemu na wo mo nim sede enkrofo propaganda so ye wo mo de ende wo mo ntinji mama fo nsanje ade so mfefiri wo mo nsem na wo mo di mu ntintima ye papa nti wo mo tena ase ye meeting dwemu mienu anom se da bi we kra de election no abeye wie ntima ye fa Movement for Change de edi ne mfa nko nti wo mo di ne ko ye na wo mo ready grants no mo hu sede ye tie no na finally wo mo ababonte ajes wo mo di United Party a sa United Party no wa kire ne nti a wo mo choose United Party ene de wo mo ba beye wo mo de ene de enye se chinchire atwan se e wo se obeye member nsa no oba be nya position bi o da bi wo ye doctor bi wo ye lawyer bi wo ye nimdifu bi no wo mo hwe na so wo adwen na obetumi aboa mo manga na etu mpon a no mo de wa ba ka party no na eja United wo nyina na keka wo mo ho abom na wo matie simonte aye campaign na no hye na 2028 wo metumi edi nkunim na niema pa wo mo so be so wo ye de bo manga na no wo metumi aye ede aboa wo manga na Hobson ede kasa ye be hye so be ka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sansem wo nyina no abasisia video credit enko enfama sompa FM
eti ya trans na ne hu se no ebrenusa ana sa nkrofo ya no modeli
nkrofo benya
MPP for no se wan twe o contentin pa o mo be pra
o sa
yes
enti mo twe mo kon
enti no ye se ye ka se ye register party data mo o mo wa ban mu they can use the incumbency no na o mo de hunahuna mpanimfo bi a o mo na be hwa ma license ni ade kwan bi o mo be fa so mo be ka se you don't qualify for a license no obetim dia ye that time no na you too late you hold on with the party and yes and you unko independent na work on let's say yenya vehicle bi a ya de be run the campaign ana Movement for Change e buy at say no near the year and Movement for Change there na akwa it say pressure group bi a ya de run the campaign so on there no ye wie ye no ana fe ye tena senior silo this time no we have 4 years ahead of us betima ye party atoto no manyina wie a obi ntimi nka se o sabotage because ade no yesefa ade ba ku mienu miensa fabra what is ade ma miensa no kwa ade ntini e be ka se won qualify so on there
sure
but election ye cruise no obi betimi aye you crawl betimi to why you crash table as you cry na or application cry you who just a quite on before bit my sabotage, they can do it.
Not until I was some dreams.
Ha, that's why you say they are now in your politician. Oh, coalition, you must know your plan A, B, and C. So on it, until we see I say in the basic, we see I say in the basic. I saw with Yasadeno. Now, Utimi Prani. Yeah, understand in a way. Eti you pinidia. Said a kind of a broad base. Anna, yeah, centrist. Oh, political party biawo ideology. MPP, a center right. NDC, a center left. Yes, you have a centrist. Inti, yeah, in Finfi, na yinano. Adia, a papa, Falus papa, a wall left. Your between Aban Finfi. Falus papa, a wall right. Your between a dear Ban Finfi. Eti, yeah, dear, a papa, and Juana, a day, echo. Anunti, and you say, yeah, no, yeah, ma the opportunity. Ama, or more bamobu. Dipa bibri or Ghana na, or more person better politics bimu. Or more, just a oka politics pa no more than no money.
Sir,
just a or more bamobu. So, UP is coming as alternative for a bit my boy, ama or moye. We are seeking to build a united Ghana.
In Kaboom.
In Kaboom. Like, Ubia Huninia, who say, yes, Ghana nini. At a point, the Krumha, a moon was out.
Nanto was catch say at a point, you know, and what it to two and one. Ghana ha yen in a bako.
And they in a bako.
And then in a bako. But a baby criminal, nay in your bako. Not in Chichemu,
or being our crowd, Baba Power.
Really?
Oh, Kofi and Usru. Any other. Really, as if we said now won't you groom her. Now won't you groom her?
Me?
Now won't you groom her? I thought that Moyabu program you can Kofi Grana Musru. Mon canocre, no more tete, Mobana Moya Mohose, and I be okay. And so then you okay, Mamma.
But say, catch them, say, a year of mine in Kabumaba. Then what else are you seeking to do in terms of uniting the nation?
They say a year. What you say? A yes in face, no.
Okay.
Then so, and ye cry.
Amuba Beshemukina.
Ye Beshemukina.
Good.
Anna, Shay Beshemukina, and say, one we say, a Bribiana like in Kabuma. Was here was so many talents, ye wasted talents. And this was them. Obiwo MPP. The panu who say, we you could buy a bit masovo. What am I mean you so a friend Paul Watting?
Yeah.
Frimpom Boating. Ye name the speciality. Frimpom Boating what Germany. Say Bruni ko hospital no yeduma. Na Frimpom Boating ni ho. One man yonko Bruni crampo and Shana Kuma Hwasa Mumano. Obeteno. Because say Omudim say oh you good.
Sure.
Obeshe MPP. Say what if ye talent no? Are you waste? What you say? It is a Yakasi yen Kabuma Baya. Yan Shessa Frimpom Boati MPP ni Nanka Papa Chinaba. Oko and this in one who say, the pessimity or you good. No Papa Chinaba. Dr. Bia, what tin baby a 1 year politics. That's also no, Obetima be handle baby, now dinaba. Ye lecture Bia, what also so children the owns a way, say Yakasa or Mamma Education. Baby Obetimi dear Druni. You know, we yes, Anna. What is the end of what did Kabumaba? Eti so be war NDC Muno war Alancha Manche Abaimwa Gabi Epe Bibiwa Baimwa Obetima Posadi Pano was oh, maybe a side way na me Obetima Boamiana, Obetima Fafun, Afro be oh, Minu Iba, Nasama Kola Iba, Mr. Won't Sadi women. It's a more be niaje. And no, I want some the eka. Then ya Pokuta Kwabayu.
And your baby Chumuri and then yes, they said your watcher and not Entesa.
A BC or Ghana.
A BC that.
Yeah, you Kabuma by Ghana.
Oh, so there was a time, a friend is saying, Dr. Parkway Sindum was given an appointment by a friend is saying, is it Kufo?
I don't know Kabuma by. And Kabuma by. enye nka bomu aban one man appointment no why na wo na no friend isi mu anu okam can you mention one enche no enye nka bomu aban what you say enche why wa picking crofo from all sectors aba no afi say your fans alan your president in there na wa fo bi free MPP wa fo bi friend DC NDC ni the policies bi aba aye de co parliament NDC MPs on wo hono no enim so munua no e na de aye aba no do you think so on be sorry tia almost sorry tia MPP ni di aba MPP for ho betima aka so almost sorry tia because
Director of Operations Edema United Party Hobson Adoye ena Sabre Yako akwakoti nsema wodi atudwa kwan ya chese United Party no wo mo beka wo bia dia bom na wo mo ahwe se omanga na betumpon wo mo so mo ne ye ne de enye se ebia na we ya party ni ntini chinchina ya fa party ni brada bi obiti baby na ye hwe na se nipa no oye very good obo wonimdie ni nyanse betimi abo mo omanga na etumpon a they don't have any problem so me kwa fa nipa ne de aba beka wo ma ba mu no ho na wo metumi ebu na omanga na akonani in fact United Party de just that chibidu na se propaganda bi kwosho na eniama tete proper sign we ya party ye nyina ye ni tue de em se ye nyina no ya de ye betu fa na yakọ akwa join eye United Party Boniface eka enkrofo achese MPP amanyokuo no epame wo mo free party ho na ne no wode nsem bi atudwa ba bi fansa ne ye betie ne nsem no hana ATP watena se agya nsem a ene aba won krata ni mu no wo ba be pese ni nyina mu ama ye nyina ne yaso etumi atimi no wi a na ensem aba ne fese so di atudwa no mabo ni nyina no e di ama na mu nyina no metie ATP mama wakwa aba
na yase wa mejoso
bibia boko de
yesu adom na nso e
oba de na daruma me nso me hu ye papa nsem aba won krata ni mu no pese mu ma ye
okay na yase wa meda wase ye papa mama fa daily guide en fa ma yetie fo ni ahwefo nyina akwaba enfamra ne day dwumedie so na no be pm e wakrata ye ni ma na se eye Dr. BAWUMIA ni foni eda ha sei sanso e na kosua menu enso ni foni eda ha e nyakopon bo next year 31 January 2020 se akansi eda MPP amanuko ne ma omokwa akoto aba eyi Frank Tuni obeditumi etuk Frank anoda ama MPP amanuko no for 2028 no e na ye akosua menu kase se e ban MPP amanuko nipa numa e so matwe omutina one of the one is Dr. BAWUMIA and the best ankasa obetimi aboama party na na se MPP amanuko no etimi edi nkuni nyakopon boa 2028 and a clatter daily guide can wasem and so say now bana CRC and so na se Kennedy wo hini AGYAPONG clatter fair toso miensa one also Trinity se Ghana foi delegate foi bon form kokru motino enkoto aba enfa emano na we na clatter ebo ho amane se Kennedy o ine Japan esi anese enempa boan wayire mu dindin wase wayire ne pampen ankasa enye fedi agoro wa hase ese kambu nation na ese wa lazy ne kama wa tight mu kama ene ne campaign wo campaign no emu o de papa ya na ni abre pass ese no pese o lead MPP amanekuo no for 2028 and daily guide kan WhatsApp enso wa ha wonya bia na eja wakomusuko no wakenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye na oba na suru ase so a na akopie mu ye garu NHI honoma na say yase nkrofo na bi eso mko pie mu on ma eso mko pie mu apene tututue pe nam so a amani pan afamu ahoro monka de aka nyina so egwa yaresa bia wo mo ejo ma yaresa ewo honoma ne kratai eba ho amane enso ewo hase na oba na siase akatafa etoso enan so na ze Mustafa Hamid ni foni eda hase wode ne se pese kama na nu ada wo ko pie mu ewo kwoto mo ne nkrofo nkona eso mo kan wa esi ani wo SP ankonoma memna so ana meko odom kopie mu court no wo Richard mako 29 ebi kura ka ho e na ode abo mu tiri se panya se niam amoye no ma nya ni ye ene krata daily guide kan wasem enso e wa ha wonya bia na eja wakenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye na oba na eye enche mu ase so a na se IGP na afin so New York for ya police for mbe pie mu ye IGP ko pie mu e wo hono ma so mo no mo kwakwa di nkomo se de be ya ye bambo nsensem e wo ban Ghana mu ase no ebetimi agina brania kasa ne krata daily guide kan wasem enso wo hase a na no pensem mo de buy na se ma pensem na se ma bon bede ede ama wotunya bia na eja watimi akomusu kwa no wakenkan ne nyina bi kama so de amaye mame fanko the Ghanaian Times na kopie mu so the Ghanaian Times so a na se ya akra ye ka so weja honom na dam honom no ya so kopie wono ma se nwura je honyum nyina afa we na nam so e ma da bia dan so ta na din so yiri ababa be pie mu e wo weja honom tikrata yi e bon wa mane se ye hwe de we a se honom asimafu na mpanifo fo mo nesi fo almost asie endo do honom se de be ya enso yiri bia entimi ensanso be koso problem bia e won kramantem ne ka so ampatem ko de bia dade be chia de be se bia enso be to wo man kan Ghana mu asei no ukopie mu ka so enso yi da fa manfo ne ma wo mo sini nyina ye dam no ho a ese hono mafufu no ehia se ye dodo honum nya ne esiesie honum ni etene klasa eye the Ghanaian Times so e kan wasem kratafa e to so dum yenu enso e wo ha sei na e wo krata na mu kratafa e to so dum yenu hono ma e na eye nyako ampam enifoni edahase ya wono na ye special audit no waka se Ghana yetimi asevi eye 8.1 billion Ghana cedis e was deputy finance minister na ka say e no se yetimi asevi 8.1 billion Ghana cedis ni nyina e special audit na Ghana for yetimi anya se sika we nyina na krata yi e kan wasem enso the Ghanaian Times so e wa say e wa krata na mu na secretary for e toso eye dumiensam e na ye Ghana water company limited for ne kase nom say galam say na kwasho okroma say ye mpani form for monensi form so mo ba be pen press bie e wo man Ghana mu say ye so okroma say a na amafo bebre na de alon enegu mu ansa no matima no media na som da ye o madwuma e wo fie no e na Ghana water company for kase we say be enso ni nyina asese no wo mo hia 3 million Ghana cedis no mo da kwa to filter no mo da ba be so ne ye enso so nye sa pa dia this o man Ghana ye ko obi man so ne kokra nsuo de ball man Ghana mu asei ebe no me krata e ka wasem asia Ghana water for esrem penifo so mo for mo nensi for na sika ne de wo mo hia ye papa enesa ye fie ma ye wo no ade be chi ade be say be bi ye tap no na ko ti ni de benya papa ya ene krata e ka no krata fa to so dum yensa enso wo the Ghanaian Times so mum na wo be piem enso so wasia senso na se gina po energy minister e no so we say o mo do mo support e ba be support ye vin RF said be ya ebetima bo ama so timanya sika bebre na de afio no said be ya ye energy sector no na se ye nyankania no ebetima gina brand so ne krata the Ghanaian Times so e kan wasem enso e wase sanso na OSP ye se child wode abo eye Mustafa ne nkrofom ne nan ya eye nkono mo ka ho no e ne krata the Ghanaian Times so e kan wasem so ha na eja wanya bi no akenkan nyina ntena no pay ensama the Ghanaian Times e de bae no e na mabobo so nyina so edama wonya bia neja wakenkan nyina bi kama so ede amaye mame fo anko the Chronicle na abepie mo the Chronicle so a klasafa to so miensa na se IGP na afi so unique for police for so mko share mu UK US no mo fo ni ede da hase kama klasafa to so miensa ni nyina ye Ghana ye mbabo hu sensem ti naija ye IGP wakwa pie mo no wakwa hwe ama bibia toto din kama ne klata the Chronicle so kan wasem enso e ha na ube piem wonche mu ase susu a na se ye EPA for na ka sei e no se galam se ya tate se o ban Ghana mu ase bia kwa kodu nkramante mu hai ya se galam se na be bia kwa piem e wo hono ma eye gidigidi amafo bebre na etu galamse ankasa ewon kramante ne so nki ehu ene de enga kranfo de enga galamse fo mo be na so na me no kase ye EPA fo e na aba be bru alarm ne se hwe e na wo kopie mu ye kramante mu a na se galamse no e kwaso gidigidi ankasa e ne krata e kan wasem enso the Chronicle wunya bia na eja wakenkan nyina bi kaba so e de amaye mame fo anko Daily Graphic na be pie mu so Daily Graphic so a na so kopie mu voter ye forest reserve won so galamse nsuo no we dia ye poto ankasa ye se galamse ha ye man pani jediem wa na ahye ye bo se eja nyakopon bo na se Ghana fordom kokromoti koto aba de ma se kim oba ba so ano de ma na so na ye ne wo kasa de nsuo de bia dade chi ade se bia no na ani aye poto na krata kan wasem so kopie mo ye red voter wodia se tan kura kura ne krata kan wasem so ha wunya bia na eja wakenkan nyina bi kama so de amaye ma memfa nkɔ eye krata na mu kratafa toso eye dumiensa honom na na education minister na kase no sisi anom wo hia ye review efa ye CSSPS no ho enti animanimu ya mo fa sa review no emfa emre no na eja wontimi enkenkan de ekwohwe wo honum nyina kratafa toso dumiensa honom na se OSP ankanoma memre so na mekode metima ye bia no so be ye de abo eye o man Ghana Mustafa ene nkrofo nan nkrofo nkuna eso mo ho aba asem charges ye de ama obono 25 charges enya asem keto na bi kura sa ka ho ene krata e kan na se ho asem ewa kratafa toso miensa enso o hase a edumiensa wunya bia na eja waka ni nyina bi kama so de amai ewa krata daily guide graphic na emu no na ye private ye eye clinic for no so ka se enche bia no mo ba be suspend o mo services na ne krata daily graphic e kan wasem so ha weja wunya bia no wako mo suko no akenka ni nyina bi kama so de amai mama for daily searchlight enfa entwa so na be pmo daily searchlight a na se Kennedy wo hini Japan phone edaha wa trinity o say delegate for form kokromoti enkoto aba enfam na new pool fufura aba abonte no ne say Kennedy wa in Japan about Yankopon bo next year January mo kwa koto no wa hura di kan say panyan ne krata daily searchlight kan wasem enso e wa say so na Ghana water limit for so dey asem na ba beto so bunya 300 Ghana cedis na 300 million Ghana cedis a wo mo de baba be hwe na eja yensu a yenunum no ofie no mda so ne so ma go esi ano galamse na se yensuo ni nyina ntisi an sika omuhia no eya 300 million Ghana cedis enye sika ketwa ye mampani we de ye kan yo ya Ghana for be ka kire wa so na be she Ghana for bo enti Ghana waterfall na ba abonten an wo kasa assembly enti e be sere wa dani manimu ya na eja watim de sika ne de akwa akon so esi ase ye yale a enya de e betima kasa ye ko obi man so akwaja yaresa but mo de mo betima fa elu play de makwa akopi obi o man so na eja makwa akwaja yaresa ewo honom ena krata kan wasem ewo kratafa toso enum ewo hase sanso na si HIV no asa kenya ne hobie mo enti ma ne mema no mesre madame nwane mu ma ne mema no mesre mu se mu hwe mu ye papa papa ena krata daily searchlight so kan wasem enso wa na no pen sama mo de baaye do ena mabobo so enso de amamo no ma me fa call the dispatch na be pie mo the dispatch so a na se Alan Kwadwo Chremateni ni edaha na nanu ada 2023 se MPP amanukuo no ede wo na ni se so ewo kroma se onu aka se da bi won tena se MPP amanukuo no enfa na nimba twitwiri form ewo kroma se nto no ekwa kote ne party a ye friend movement for change na ha ene krata yi bo wan ma na se 2024 ye kwato aba no na se eye Alan Kwadwo Chremateni wo trinity ena sanso na ye na nasar bedi akoso trinity na se Alan Kwadwo Chremateni bon ho ye ba papa onya 32,457 sanso ena ye nana mediako esunya 88,544 enti no eye info analysis for neka se debi ye hwe poor na se emma eye Alan Kwadwo Chiremati enya na esi akwakwakwote ne party na obetime nya makakra de afiro no ne krata kan wasem enso the dispatcher wenya bia na eja wakomusu kwa kenkan nyina bi kama so di amaye na oba na se ase enso so a na se eye IGP ni foni da abra kopie mo New York no na se krata enso so bon one man ye woni na police fo eso mkopie mo ni nyina ye Ghana ye bambo won sensem no ene krata the dispatch so kan wasem enso e wa hase sanso na MPP the MPs no eno mo ka che delegate for say to me na shamonsa o mo na modem kwa kromoti ni kwa kwato abayi do betimi lead MPP amanuko for 2026 27 28 ntino to me ni de shamonsa enti futuo na MPs no de ma delegate ne enso e wa hase ne krata the dispatch kan wasem enso e wa ha ma me fa kwa the hack PM so the hack so na asla owusu esi ono so trinity was say there want to national secretary ono so hia bi obetima ye papa ye wan PP amanukunum ama bibia ekoso a AGFK won't be nya ho hwe no oba yakopon obetima ye de ho aye dwuma ye papa ne kratai kan wasem se Oslo owusu esi awatwinity enso so ewo national secretary no man ne krata the hack kan wasem enso ewo hase na krata fa to so ensia no na se CEO awono na da gold border no Sami Jenfini foni edaha 81 tons no na se Ghana nkasa ne gold board no mote ye no timabo wa pam ye nya 8 billion Ghana US dollars a from January abesi abrade ye man peni je di ensi so abesi en na me no kasisika esi etimi enya ede afiri ho no me ne kratai e ka wasem so asanso na Mustafa so ne foni eda ha wo chire buka se ye man peni je di emu so appoint obi wo na aba emu asan PF man ko na won appoint ba ko pe ba na NDC a no appoint mi ne kratai e ka wasem so wase na asanso na eye BAWUMIA municipal girl say wobeke kan sem bi ensem fata edefa Kennedy wo hini AGYAPONG kra ma ka bintela kra so ba bonte be kasa ho no ene de ha ke kan wasem enso e wa asa wunya bia na eja wako musuko na eja wakenkan nyina bi enso so ede amaye na Zimbabwe fo so be pie mu ha ni nyina eye MPA fo ga ho ekwan yo mo fo so amaye fu e won sensem na ekọ nanim no wo mo so ba be pie mu o man gani mo ba be hwe sa secret na ye nya ye yetima bo amaye fu e won sensem e de bia de ba fo na bi wo ekọ soro no ene krata de hake kan wasamo ha wonya bia na eja wako musuko no akenkan nyina bi kama so edi amaye mame for the national enquirer enfa ensoring krata nyina so na be pie the national enquirer so a na say health minister ni foni eda hase no so man Ghana ye 8 billion Ghana cedis ene dia employee 74,000 year employees for ewo man Ghana mu ase entin health minister en e kasa sento man Ghana ye be ko ye nima na say omo wie school titi if nurses for no na che ye be 2085 money be post wo na krata yi e kan wasem over the national enquirer so e wo ha say so na eye be pie mo so wase ase nkrofo mienu bi a ya chi wo man komo fa kwan bone so e di go di bi ede from my Ghana mu asa kopi obi man so no se sami jenfika wo se esia wa ye be cho de emra no enu be de ne krata e ka wasem ha mu foni ede dare da ha se kama so e wo ha se so e na obe pie mu e wo ha se so na ese e ye Razak so ne foni e da ha se a wo chire buka se ya lan ko jo chire matin ne party Nyankopon we esia watimati Nyankopon bo a on the 2028 e be hu se na nim sa da paper no so e United Party no e na wo chire me se wo de no ho akobọ ho a wo ba be hwe ama bibi akoso tote na nkasa ewo party mene krata e kan wasem enso e wase sanso na Zimbabwe fo nso mabe pie mo ewo man Ghana mu ase ni nyina ye MPA e kwan a ye fa so eja ye fa won sensem e koso no wo mo so baba besua de wo ha baba besua sa nimdie no na mo da ko mo kurom na eja mo so akwa akohwe ama bibi akoso tote na enso ho ti mame fa we enfa sorry so na ya se wafa de aka nyina e fa to aso e fa ma ye tie fo ni ahwefo a de ne de nyina mo jebre etie Kumasi online TV.
Okay, Hana ATP meda wasiye papa sense meba won krata no pensen ni nyina mudi ama ebusia Hana ATP ena yetene kan bi fan sana ATP di newspaper no be someone me ka kire mo se eyade a chese national chairman Edema Alan Kojo chairman te ni United Party a what say their friend Boniface no wakotena TV 3 akeka nsem na ne nsem a okeka ye nyina no kwan a chese MPP fa so a was suspending wono any hopes na do ye ni nipa ba ku bi a eka ho wo kasa ya kire ebra Alan Kojo chairman team decide say wo free party nim de wo mo ye ene kwan a chese MP before do wo fa so a wono de wonim se enye kwan pa na eba no UP ni so de United Party na was so agire mu ankasa there is nothing like going back bibie no ho no ma ebe ma na ko de chi bio ma na so wo besa aka so wo kwa join NPP party no was party de yeti a yenim se yedi nipadom enete party ba MPP party ne de kwaya just yedu o mo fa so in fact new patriotic party anya de kra kan ho ne yenkwe na yenkotie eye Boniface ne nsem ne nyina no emra sisia video credit no enko Enfama TV 3 wo madaroma ena na yase wo menya video yi bia me de so metie fo ene mahwefo yenti emra sisia.
You and 3 others were sacked.
Were sacked.
No, but you were in a party and you decided to go and support someone else.
Every party has a faction system. We were following Alan to contest for flag bearership, right? At a point, the way things were going, Alan said no, he can't, because there isn't transparency in all the systems. So we said, fine, let's go on. So he said, okay, he wrote a letter to them and decided to pull out, to see what will happen next. Nobody spoke to him. All we saw was that a letter had come out to say that all those who follow Alan should consider themselves having lost their identity.
No, but you had openly supported Alan.
You want me to hide it?
No, hang on. Even when he left the party, And you knew your party constitution said that if you did that, you automatically forfeited your membership. So why would you break the rules and still expect that the party would accept you?
If you're a good leader, in the first place, as a mother, if your son, your child should pee on your tie, do you bring a knife to cut that flesh off?
But you knew what you were doing.
Leadership. Remember, leadership. In leadership, you don't use anger to lead people. You must be tactical and tactful. A tactical person will have called you. Oh, I realize ABCD has happened. Why don't you let us resolve it? Conflict resolution, you don't use force. You use tact.
Wait, for you and the three others, or for Alan, I'm trying to understand. Are you saying that leadership of the party then should have called you and the three others, or should have called Alan and tried to amicably solve the problem?
In terms of solving crisis, you first, even if you call me, I'll tell you talk to Alan, because I belong to Alan.
Okay.
You get the point?
Okay.
If you talk to me, oh, Sadiq, why take this decision? I said, no, I'm not an individualistic person. I don't believe in individualism. I believe in cooperation. So if you want a solution to this problem, first talk to Alan, and then later come to me.
Did you know what the consequences were when Alan left and then you openly supported him, even though he had written to the party that he was leaving?
Anybody in business, assume you want to undertake business, you take risk for greater rate of return. You don't say, look, I'm following, but if you get trouble, I'll go back. There were people who were following, they decided to go. They left us and went back to MPP.
Okay.
Some of them are regretting for going, because in the first place, when they did that, they were the same people who were going around saying, who are they? They should go, they won't do anything. That time, MPP was in power. So they could say anything. None of us was contesting for the, leadership. Now you go to, you know that they were following us after they lost power.
What do you mean by they were following you?
They were courting us to come back.
Right.
But me, you don't drive me away from your house and tell, when you have exposed me, disgraced me, and then you call me and tell me to come back. That is not leadership.
I see.
You get the point?
I'm trying to, because you also, as a member of the party,
look,
and understanding your constitution, you
I have
knew.
served the party right from 2000.
That's correct.
And ask within the party whether anybody can come out and fault me that, Sadiq, when you were in this party, this was your behavior, this was how you were talking. No. I served with integrity. I served with all that I pulled from my heart. I poured everything to make sure that I made sure that MPP got a good name in this country.
Ebusia Boniface ena yakwa akotie na ba wo hwe ne kasa yemu ana chese kwan a MPP amanyokuo ede wo mo fa so na yade a chese wo no mo ndi ni ye kra sempo no wo mo decide so mo kwa support Alan kra na ne nyina no na eye kasa kire ane na osankeja wo mo frɛ wo mo eno nyina aka na ebusia yade e wo hopes nso akoba mu no because hopes ndia no kra de na ye da no odi ni birthday na ye na woda wo eno so kra no chese wo man frɛ wo mo say bia ye suspend wo na say ye do ko disciplinary committee o debi wo mo de ne de wo mo da sole ye no mo hu say let us circulate wa be fontentan fidie no so a kire say ya suspend wo mo e de free party ni mo but MPP party ni so mo ya say in fact mo no wo mo ndi ni ye kra but all the same no eja United Party aba UP aba e de ama obi enti ni mo ye floating voters mo ni political party bia no to me akwa join a United Party na ya hwese 2028 nkunimdie ebetumi aye wo mo dia emsia membre no enya aye bia ne sa na me hye dwumedie yase no me ka kire am se eye ankwa no ma ane kisi ajabe special prosecutor there was who ye do obetumi aye bia ne mre show ba parking kuku ne kaka na ne wo kono sabre ya menemo kase eya de woni deputy attorney general eye Dr. Justice Shrim say just say wo muntem enyo saa ane wo muntem enya bokosa ne nyina no efa Ken Oforiata ye former finance minister ho sabre ya menemo kase ye nyina ye nim say owo US a just say eya de akisi ejaben wa bona Odika declare wanted ebusuam ankosi hwe de atoshu mienu red Interpol list and so ba bontin ye no so ankosi bebia afi kra de wo so o metro letter to tenten de akwa kopie mu obi memu se kwan bia o mefa hwe bia ra Ken Oforiata be ba be pie mu o man Ghana no wo se wo ba eno so ankosi hwe na no adam Dr. Justice ya wo no ye deputy attorney general ba bontin be ka se kame akwa ye se kisi ejaben edi niema bi siesie san se doketa won famra emeto wo manim wo mo bia sa doket so na wo mo hwe na send Ken Oforiata de wo mo be ya ebetumi amana ba be pie mu o man Ghana bia no mo nye according to ye deputy attorney general also wa bo kisi ejabe na bona kisi ejabe person wo de docket no ebe ba be to nanim na no na kisi ejabe hwu hu no so oh debi attorney general wo kasa pa na na se be ye di ho ya asem ne ntisa na de chi ni adi se bia na chese case foforo na eba nti ban Ken Oforiata dia chese case foforo asa so ba be bomu nti ni nyina no na wo prepare bibia na chese docket no emu ayeduru emu adimu ankasa ansana o de beba be pie mu e wa attorney general officer wo de aba be pie mu e wo ho no nti de busia na no na ma be fondenta video no so na wo say ye say entokobia pagya ni mu wo deputy attorney general ntem ene kisi ejabe ya na chese mu nchirechire mu nyina no na me dia ma ni nyina no Ken Oforiata ye former finance minister and na me na mo kase wedwane akosho obi memu from January ebesia ne 21st of October me na mo kase onye na adwen so obeba o man Ghana despite the pressure despite say ye kobo ra ni fie ko hwenhwenhwen amanfo enu echi ye be declare ne wanted obeka say ye ni free wanted list so na ne ho mfa ne ade no obeba still na papa we on this side so obeba in fact attorney general deputy attorney general so ni abidi ye papa say baby biara branch e hye no say ndie nsuomo ewiem send the woman be fa fom kra no ma kwa kwotwe na ba na wo de na ba be gina emra nanim a wo ma ever ready say wo de na be ba be gina say ya brant esu kisi eja be for docket kwoto wo manim na wo nhye process ase a eno so ada ne buachi bi trust me say sansem we de na na yas wo mani edi akire yie papa be de matena ha ka say ka me nko ade na say ye mampani enne John Dramani Mahama so obi say kisi eja be want to na adwuma so ana say ye mane for na adwuma nto ho me ameti he me ne first person na be pagya mensa na makache ye mampanis excellency John Dramani Mahama sem sire ne ye papa kisi eja be ankwa no ma wontumi nye bibi papa bia emfem boa wo man Ghana ntie ka me nko ade a ankwa for na adwuma no emfem to na yempe wo bia wa ye ready say office of the special prosecutor no obe take you over amafa wo mama man na boka ne ade nyina no ye de wo mu ebechina emrane ne MC amembre no aye bia ne sa enede no comment ahodo e ba ye making kind be ede amamom. And Bilias and Naya, good afternoon. How are you doing? Good afternoon, sweetheart. I am very, very, very fine. Sasona Bright Small. Say good afternoon, beauty queen. Nanaya, I hope you are doing good. Thanks for your fantastic news. Thank you so much, Bright. Madam Munyanase. MEC prophecy or no prophecy? I want Team Ken should work hard and concentrate on the delegates. We believe in prophecy, still hard work. Okay, Dr. BAWUMIA, what about town hall meeting about economy? We need explanation from you now. Don't divert from your economics. BAWUMIA they say na yenim say sisi ane de economy ho sensem na ya de just odi ato baby cry Bright say oh my god Dr. BAWUMIA is a big liar and some sisi sorry I say BAWUMIA can lie for Ghana. Christabel Esiedu or say I'm connected so be connected or ye number one. Okay, I'm not Richmond or say Ken will win hands down in some CC or say Ameno Ken must lead. Friends of Ken say Kennedy wins. Okay, and me or say Nanaya so we the supporters of Kennedy needs more hard work from Kennedy or Hini AGYAPONG's team. Okay, Ken AGYAPONG, Ghana's next president. Veronica Echampo, or say Kennedy, the president 2029. Isha Alawu. Okay, SMCC or say Kennedy Akompreko or Hini AGYAPONG. Betty Hager, or say Dr. BAWUMIA, the best candidate. Akosia Morgan, or say BAWUMIA. Chia na chese BAWUMIA ye kakra na eni kwa se ye ka Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ka hu bie sare se bibie no hono ma wobetimi aye de aboa o my Ghana mo join ya from start ebesi sabre ye beda mu nyina asiye papa Lionage Herbal Hospital Limited. And I saw my and there, me to me, Eddie shoulder, Jumedie no, ebe somo, ya rebe na da oswacha, wechinya wunya nwedro, say yes, sexual health, and womema sem ena endimu, anasa uyoba, woma sem ena endimu, prostate and urinary health, problem, and I say infection, say yes, syphilis, say yo gonorrhea, say yo UTI, say yo hepatitis, nina no kopiemo, woma straight, ya dia womu to me, abwa infertility, and I say low sperm count. Bema shodi anopa uko don show ni ntume mama che we shia wo ba bi na je se wo de boss na esa pepepepe wo ba ni nya nro ne humpo hu ne sere wa na je se wa pepe dia fa wo sere wa be pie mu wo Lionage Herbal Hospital ya de a wo mu betumi abo na wo be masem no etumi edimu sa so na wo yo ba ye menstrual problem na se menopause ane ya de a che se no so ha wa che se ya de bia no wo de be pie mu wo ma hwe ya wo mu betumi abo wo ankasa ope wo mechi akwan a wo mu Kumasi esanso ewo nkramante mu Kumasi de wo mu ewo tech maxima kwan ne so saso ena nkramante mu so de wo mu spenters wo betimi afre wo mu 0559658403 and I say 0240689641 na one wo mu atwetwe enkomo wo mu ye adwuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays exactly anopa 8 a.m. ekosi enumre 6 p.m. anopa 8 a.m. ekosi enumre 6 p.m. bibi biara da so wa broche upe wo mu ndro ni bi upe say one doctors no ehwetwe nkomo amepacho ofre wo mu the doctors are ever ready say wo mu betie na wo mu are responding to how I just say would they to wo mu enim lawyer fans of shoulder Jumedie mamenda mu nyina asiye papa production team ne so me da wo bibiara se hana 80 pinadi newspaper review ne be sommo camera any MCR so kwadwo support so na executive producer Mr. Daniel Yeboa me so ametina dwam Jumedie be sommo me din ene nana yas wo nyame adom achina communicators be ba be come home from 2 o'clock ekosi 4 p.m. Munya subscribe ya me share subscribe ma me na share video we ma unue bi no so share emfama obi foforo nyame adom achina ye be sanso edi ehia fa na ne de makramo.